Hey everybody, this is Brian Johnson with Next Gen Group, brokered by eXp Realty. We're out at Top of the World at the Sand Hollow State Park in Hurricane, Utah. So we're just out here exploring. Today we're out here, razors, Jeeps, quads, dirt bikes, out here enjoying southern Utah. This is one of the coolest areas to explore. There's so much to do and see out here. There's miles and miles of sand dunes, trails. You've got the reservoir to boat and play at. So there's, Arizona off in the distance. There's a trail that takes you all the way to the Grand Canyon out that direction. So there's a lot to do and see out here. So this is just one of the things that we'll be featuring on the channel. Like I said, we're going to be doing everything that Southern Utah lifestyle has to offer. So today is ATV trails. So we'll have a couple more stops while we're out here on the dunes, where we'll pop in and see some sights out on the dunes. And we are checking out the Cliff's Edge out here. So like I said, we're out here running ATVs and Jeeps, having a great time with friends and family. Just one of the great things that you can do. I live in Dixie Springs, so you can come straight from your doorstep, don't need a trailer, just drive straight out of the garage, hop in the Razor, throw the kiddos in the car, and hit the trail. So let's go take a look at what this view looks like. It's just absolutely incredible. It's an absolute must-see. Let's go take a look. So this is going to provide you a pretty similar view from Top of the World. You can see all the way out into Arizona, but you sit right here on this cliff's edge that just overhangs out here, and you can hear the dirt bikes, the quads, the razors. Everyone's out here having a good time. It's the day after Thanksgiving, so it's Black Friday. It's a pretty busy day out on the dunes. But it's absolutely gorgeous out here. It's 60 degrees, so you could still go golfing here if you wanted to. It's a perfect day. I'm out here in a t-shirt riding the Razor, so we'll catch you at the next stop. All right, right now we are sitting at what they consider the Flagpole out here on the dunes, and I'm going to show you where we came from. So Top of the World is right there, and then Cliff's Edge is this big mountainside right there. So the last shot that we touch base at was right at the top of that, just sitting right over that cliff, looking at, I don't know, it's maybe 500, 1,000 feet. It's a pretty big cliff, and when you're looking straight up at it, it's definitely a sight to see. So right now we're just getting a good shot of the American flag. There's some people that have been gracious enough to contribute out here to some places to sit and just kind of absorb all the beauty that's out here. I mean, there's so many people out here with their families enjoying. It's hard to put into words what Southern Utah has to offer in terms of just views and stuff that you never seen anywhere else. You know, it looks like something you'd see on Mars. You got people over here playing on the rocks, crawling around. You've got a big old group. It looks like 10 or 12 of them with their American flags and doing burnouts and donuts. And then you've got another group over here, small group. It looks like they're headed to the Flintstone House, which is where we're headed next. As you can see in the background, I just arrived at the Flintstone House, and in the distance you can see the Cliff's Edge and Top of the World. And then also that is going to be the West Rim. That's another trail out here that you can hop on. When I circle back to the front of the dunes, I'll hop on the map and just kind of give you a full scope and view of where I started, where we went, and where we ended up, and also some insight on some of the residential communities here that you could own a home in. But this is the Flintstone House, named after the cartoon. So if you grew up as a kid or a parent raising kids that like the Flintstone, the Jetsons, the Cartoon Networks of the world, this is a pretty cool place. You can there's a little trail up there that you can crawl up. There's some fun little places to boulder just right next door to the Flintstone House. So it's a really cool place to explore. Catch you on the next one. All right, so I was able to find a map, but it's gonna be a little hard to see all this. But so this is the Sand Hollow Golf Resort. This is the reservoir, and you come directly in off of Sand Hollow Road here, right into the dunes, and you can come all the way down and go into Top of the World, Cliff's Edge, and then over to the Flintstone House over here. And then you can also take the Western Trail all the way back to where I'm currently at up here. So as you can see, there's a ton of trails. There's so much to explore out here. It's not possible to do it in a weekend, in a week, 2 weeks. There's a lot to explore out here. So every time you come out here, it seems like something's new or different. But I just wanted to give you some perspective in terms of what the area and landscape looked around here, map-wise. And then as we zoom in here, so this up here is phase 2 of Dixie Springs. This is phase 1 of Dixie Springs. And then just up the road here would be Pecan Valley subdivision as well. So you've got also, now that I'm seeing it over here, you can get to Adobe Hills and Sky Ranch, Copper Rock, and some of the other subdivisions here through the different connecting trails that circle back. So if you wanted a home that you could ATV straight from your house, it would be in these subdivisions or the ones that I listed over here. So I will be circling back and headed to the front of the park. All right, guys, so we made it all the way back to the entrance of the Sand Hollow State Park. That concludes our tour for the day. Hopefully you enjoyed today's feature on the channel, which was hitting the ATV trails out on the Sand Hollow / Sand Mountain dunes. It was a blast today. The Razor is ready for a bath, and we can't wait to feature our next adventure on this channel. This weekend there might be some fishing involved. We're considering featuring a house, so leave your suggestions or things that you'd like featured on the channel in order to help you fully understand what the Southern Utah lifestyle looks like down here.